truck driver bringing tobacco out, hit the pole one time, took his liner out. We had cement.
These are the replicas of the castle. With those same prices. Are you from there too? Yeah. What'd you say? All right, we are live, people. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Before we play, we're going to do that banter thing, right?
Oh, that old chestnut talk.
Also, no people are even online yet. Yeah, we're giving them a chance to get their notifications and whatnot.
Get online.
So, what I thought...
We're an hour late.
Get naked.
We are an hour late, Ball. You want to know why? Turkey. It made us lethargic.
Paul's already had 2 naps.
I need a fucking nap.
20 minutes per pound, Paul. It's not fucking rocket science.
He really... See?
Still 0.
That didn't
With
even
that
work.
gold,
Best I got,
there's
too.
still 0 people.
Oh, man.
That's
was a good
unbelievable.
one.
Let's try again. One more banter.
I thought that was good. Dude.
That was gold. Normally, that would get us right into it in the
Fucking
early days,
spent
but
it.
we hold ourselves to a higher standard now. Paul, remember when Paul used to show up on time, and stay for the entire show, like right to the end?
Yeah, sometimes he'd have a nap during, but he'd be here.
Yeah. What was great is that Steve found a old footage of an old episode of ours today, and Paul recorded it all. So it's from the bar, so you can just hear Paul's breathing, and the
I
camera
am
was
your
moved
brother.
one time the whole show. There's yeah, a lot of that.
Just trying to figure the
Yeah, we
most
are
out.
live now.
Paul,
I believe
you're
we
taking
are.
a beating today. This is bullshit.
Hey, can
What do
we
you gotta
before
say?
we
Hot
before we
crowd.
start? Because do we have anybody yet? Probably not, because it's too late.
I see at least 6 live viewers out there in the crowd.
Oh, those are
It's a
people.
hot
That's more
crowd.
than we've ever
yeah,
had.
They're,
All right, you
they're
gotta
real
let
people.
yourself be known out
6
there.
live.
And if we hear you,
That's
Yeah.
flesh and blood.
we'll
out
realize
there.
there's actual
7.
real live people here.
7, 8. This
Let's
is
do
serious
it.
business.
1 person. 2 people.
All right, is our audio going, Kev? Yeah. Alrighty.
All we need is a couple more guitars.
5, 4, 3, 2. You know how it goes. Hit it, fellas.
Crazy mama, where you been so long?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you live from the bowels of Spiky Ball Studios. This is the last ever live from the Dutch Hall performance. Here is the host of this show. It's your two-time President's Club Award winner. It's P. Van Dyke, folks.
Come on, everybody, let's hear it for me. Hey. We actually have a live crowd here at Spiky Ball Studios. We're celebrating 6 years of creating Canada's only late-night live-air talk show and the greatest podcast ever to come out of a pool shed in Pine Grove, Ontario. Bar none, people, and I believe it's because of these people to my left. The greatest band in Canadian late-night history, the Nocturnal Emissions. This week on lead guitar and vocals, let's hear it for David Usselman, everybody. Beside him, that's our familiar band leader. He's my cousin, Michael Bow, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, hi-ya!
In the corner, tickling those skins, that's the guy who's making us so big in France. That's the French tickler, everybody. Oh, let's hear it for him, Kev Belanger. And sitting there playing the bass, hanging low between the legs of the Nocturnal Emissions, where he belongs. My favorite, Whiskey Wes Higgins, everybody.
Swing low.
And that fella to his left, that's my good buddy, the Rooster, the man that writes the music for the show, David Charters, everyone. And in the corner, just peeking out of the darkness, that's our reluctant German. He just stumbled into our lives a few years ago, and he's been here ever since. Steve's the reluctant German, everybody. And our announcer and his substitute he's ready to tag off to, I'd like to introduce to you. This is my brother. He's our bus driver. He was our bartender for a time. He's also just a badass dude. Paul Van Dyke, everyone. And this fella right here, this is the Beaver, Derek Van Houten. And I hope you're nice to him. And I'd love to introduce the crew, and we got some special guests that are be coming tonight. But we have to wait until these guys stop playing. That's how it works. Yeah, the power.
Almost had it right.
That fucking felt good, man. Did you see how I did that? Point, and you guys all, man, that's great. 6 years it took. You know, all the other
Kev
times.
was crowded out by the guitars.
I couldn't see you.
You know what? You felt it, buddy.
I
You
felt
felt
like I missed it.
I was giving you it with all of the.
It was like, wait, what was that?
Yeah, that's what I gave you with my. Its energy
Felt it.
came from my loins and such. I birthed the Nocturnal Emissions. I don't know if the audience, studio audience we have here knows this, but the Nocturnal Emissions, this show started, there was no Nocturnal Emissions. This is the 6th anniversary of Live from the Dutch Hall. It started as a podcast in a pool shed. In fact, it was just an old board, a garage band, and me inviting my buddy Dave Charters over to my house.
You fucking prick.
And I said, Dave, can you help me with this equipment? I think I want to see if it works. I think I want to see if I can get it to work, you know, because I don't know if I can do this stuff. I've been reading about it online, but I don't know if I can do it. Come over and we'll just test it out. And then I had all the show figured out. Do you remember, Charters, the joke from the very first episode?
I will never forget that joke.
You did
Ever.
You liked it that much?
No, I fucking hated it. I had no idea where you were going with it, and then you just broke my heart at the end and made me feel terrible.
Would you like me to retell the joke?
I
I'll
think the
retell the
audience
joke
would.
from the very first episode. This was before. Now, I got to tell you, this is before I've ever done one lick of stand-up comedy. It's before I've ever done one podcast. It's my very first time behind a microphone, except for emceeing a wedding or something like that. And this is what I think is a funny joke for the very first episode. And what we were going to do, we were going to make it was a audio podcast at that time, so we were just going to make it topical, talk about some of the stuff I read about in the news at the time. Remember that, Dave?
Yeah, you had some news articles, some headlines.
And one of the headlines there was, I said, Dave, this is a good news, bad news story. It's a good news, bad news story. The good news, woman in India gave birth to the most ever children with the 11, I think, or 16 or whatever it was, eh? I can't remember the details at this point in
It
time.
was 8.
8? Was it 8? 8 children. Bad news, they were all dead. Right? That was the
Right?
joke. Joke
What a
they told.
fucking
Sounds
prick.
about right.
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't good at it yet, is what I was saying. Why?
That's
Everyone's so
terrible.
sensitive. I remember getting, that was my sister-in-law listened to the podcast. She's like, come on, Pete, that baby's at Christmas? Like, what is he?
Yeah.
What's
Have
wrong
her
with-
listen again.
Yeah. Anyways,
You
that was
tested
the
the waters early.
I wanted to test the metals of the listeners. If you're gonna come with us on this ride, you gotta be ready for some crap like that.
I'm gonna open with dead babies.
Yeah. Anyways, and that same line of jokes is what got us in the most trouble with listeners at one point in time. Remember, we had a woman
Oh yeah, there was almost fisticuffs on stage.
fisticuffs over that, and even at parties afterwards at Beaver's house.
Yeah.
We've had arguments over the same fucking joke I told on this
I
show,
wonder why.
It was awkward.
which I will defend to the day I die.
I would too.
Right. My point is well taken.
No, it's-
It was saying that the thought of something as horrible as that, what we were just previously talking about, would not give me an erection. This is somehow controversial. I'm the one that's in the wrong on this one? Are you kidding me? Jordan, you're on my team, right, on this? That does not. I was on the good side of that, Paul. The good side of that. Those women were really mad at me.
Yeah, they're fucked anyways.
But anyways, let's not dwell on the past and the negatives. Let's dwell on some of the positives. You know, this isn't a fucking show, an anniversary show where we're going to sit around and talk about all the terrible things that happened in 6 years. No, we're going to talk about the good stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe we need somebody, maybe we need to be a little bit more cognizant of how important this show is. This is a 6th anniversary show, Paul. You're still here. I give you credit for that. You announced, and you're still here. He said to me the whole time, the guy just cooked a turkey dinner, like, which is not that hard, Charters. You point that out. But he cooked it very well. It was moist, right? We all ate it. Everyone enjoyed it. I don't know who didn't enjoy that meal. If you didn't enjoy it, then you have no soul. You've never like been loved by a parent. If you didn't enjoy that meal, right? That's my opinion, Paul.
I agree.
You agree too, right?
Yeah.
You didn't even eat the meal. You know, you weren't even here for the meal, and you agree.
You sold me on the description, though.
Yeah, well, listen to it. Mashed potatoes, gravy, turkey, homemade cranberry, which Paul thought was a little tart. You know, I didn't put the sugar in it.
You got picky.
Well, I wanted to make him eat a little healthier. You know?
Any citrus in there?
He's not getting any younger.
No.
Hey, my brother Paul. But anyways, I digress. Mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, Caesar salad, roasted vegetables, turkey. What the fuck do you want,
can't
man?
get better
Pumpkin
than that.
pie?
Yeah, that's even better.
Goddamn Charters comes in with a jar of baby shit, and he says this is going to be good on ice cream or something. You said,
Yeah,
isn't that right?
Wait till you taste it. You won't believe it.
Do you still have it there?
It's in the fridge.
Is that ice cream
Yeah.
in the freezer or is it in the fridge?
Ice cream's in the freezer.
Thank goodness, Dave, because that would have been stupid of you, eh? Were you worried about that too?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Just as you said it.
now.
Me and Mike were talking before the show that you are like a super dad, eh? You're like
Oh,
a
yeah.
super dad, and that you're gonna burn out. It's gonna burn you out, man. Like you already don't know where you are at any given time, right?
That's
Because
very
you're
true.
like right now, you've just done like your whole career being master of ministry, right? You probably solved a million problems there for the people that make the world run, and then you go home, you like build a hockey rink for your kids, you fucking coach a bunch of teams, or whatever. You're like a super coach, and then you like play in the church band, right? You go to church every Sunday, right? Pray to God and all that stuff.
He's ticking all the boxes.
Yeah.
God damn it, this guy, you know?
Yeah.
Or is it all because,
What I don't do is sleep.
yeah.
Gave it up.
Now, do you find your brain deteriorating over time? I've known that I've known you since we were 4 years old.
Yeah.
So I've
Long
seen
time.
you improve and deteriorate. So
Yeah.
I've obviously seen the deterioration, but you as the person that you are.
It's like an inverted pyramid. No, it's a pyramid. That's how mushy my brain is. It's an inverted bathtub.
What? I'm too confused
Go
by
on.
that.
Carry on.
That's confusing.
It's an inverted bathtub. No, I'm gonna chew on that for a bit. No, I won't, because it's absolutely. It proves my point. Is what it does.
Rise and fall. Absolutely.
Your brain is garbage right now
Gets worse every day.
because you're too tired. You've tried to be too much to too many. When will you just break? And I think you should give it up now, everything, so that you don't kill someone. Because I think that's a really scary thought. I think that if you keep trying to be everything to everyone, you'll eventually, just go blast a whole street, or won't be one of those people that drive through a parade, or some goddamn thing.
Nope. I
What?
won't be anywhere near the parade.
Yeah, because of Ricochet.
Yeah, Ricochet. We've been
He
through
hates
this.
Ricochet. You know Dave hates Ricochet.
Oh, Dave does hate Ricochet. That's why you wouldn't go to shoot the Pope.
That's right.
It's a Pope mobile, man. It's fucking bulletproof. How many times do we have to tell you, Charters?
Yeah,
How many
he's
times is
safe.
the Pope gonna come to Burford? Huh?
The Pope is safe, but I'm not.
No, you don't like the Ricochet.
That's right.
You know what I say about Ricochet? It's way slower than when it came out of the gun. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready. I'm not afraid of no fucking Ricochet. Ricochet.
Rick Ocasek.
Ricochet's
My
dead.
brain is mush.
Wait, you know what? Your brain is mush. By the way, this show, being the 6th anniversary show, we have to tie up a lot of loose ends. You said Rick Ocasek is dead, and that leads us to believe. You know what? I feel the show is just fucking dragging right now. You know what I'm
You have
saying?
technical
Pick it up
difficulties
then,
over
Pete.
there.
I think it's dragging, and I don't like it. I think we need something to try to get us going. And I think what that is, Jesus Christ at the very right time.
Teddy.
Here he is, Teddy Clapson.
Hey.
Teddy
All right,
Clapson.
boys. Thanks for having me back. You call that a clap? Let's hear that again.
Hey.
Come on. Have I taught you nothing? Let's get this in the hand. I need both my hands to show you what's going on tonight. You guys, it's your 6th-year anniversary, and you guys are ho-humming, talking about people getting hit by cars in markets. That's not clap-worthy. But you guys have been doing this for 6 years, and then I say that's clap-worthy. Give me a clap.
Yeah, class.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks, Kev. Very proud of all of you. You've shown me the way. You've helped me play my dream out by doing the wheel, even though I did very badly. But I'm proud of you guys. And the holidays are upon us. Give us 2 claps for the holidays. Yeah, holidays, you know what that's about. It's about God. It's about Jesus Christ. 2 claps for Jesus. That's what Teddy Clapson's all about, all right? Now, guys, I want you to carry this legend on the Dutch Hall and just in your dreams. I want people to always remember this and remember this moment. And I want them to remember it with clapping. All right?
Teddy, I think we should.
Always
And I think
clapping.
right now, I think the only way to thank you for all the work you've done for the show, for where you motivating not only the people in the studio audience, not only us here on the stage, but the people listening at home. They're clapping, they're dropping their dishes, they're driving into oncoming traffic because they're clapping because you've inspired them, Teddy. And I think the only thing we can do that's fitting for you, for all the contributions to our show, is to send this guy off with the best claps you've ever had in your goddamn life, everyone!
Yeah, Teddy.
Teddy Clapson, everyone!
Teddy. What a man. Thank you.
Let's hear it for him, everyone!
Teddy.
Oh, what a nice treat to have him come in for our anniversary show.
That was magical.
It was magical.
Special.
That's the sort of thing you'll expect on tonight's show, people. This is a real barn burner. You don't know what's going to happen. We got a lot of surprise guests coming tonight. Where were we before Teddy came in and made us better?
Dave's brain is mush.
Oh, Dave's brain's mush. Dave, I wish you well. And the listeners also wish you well.
Thanks,
I
man.
want you to know that. It's 50-50. Some of them tell you horrible things, they do not like you. And the rest of the people say, please be nicer to Charters. We're worried for his health and safety. So I think for half the listeners, you should probably thank them.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I'll let you know I'm going to take a couple days off over the holiday season here, and I'm just going to get some rest.
That's healthy.
Okay?
Oh, that's
Recharge.
nice.
Good for you, Dave.
Recharge.
And that's a good time to bring up that this show is actually going on its very first ever hiatus, Charters. Very first ever hiatus. In 6 years, we've never missed a week. Now, we are going to retool this show. This is the very last live from the Dutch Hall. As far as you know it, it will not be coming back live. When we come back, we will not be a live show, so we can't call ourselves live from the Dutch Hall. So this will be the last live from the Dutch Hall. The next one will be something else. It'll be something that it'll still be on the same platform, the same place where you've gotten our previous or this existing program. You'll get the new program. You'll also get some pilot audio programs. If you listen on Podbean, you're going to get those over the next couple of weeks. Still on Thursday nights, Friday morning, you'll be able to listen to some of the shows we're working on in the back booth. We have a Pete Van Dyke interview show, and we also have Pete Van Dyke Reads the News. I don't know what the real name of these shows will be, but that's kind of the gist of the two pilots we're putting out. And we also will be giving details on the new show as soon as we have them. I would tell you now if I knew. I just know now that it's not going to be live. It's going to be the first. This show started with nothing, and then we built it with money from our listeners and supporters and people that have helped us out.
Thank you very much.
And sponsors like Clean Flow, and people that have really gone the extra way, bought stuff on Amazon and all that stuff that people have done. And that's helped us to improve the show. And then we got to this point where we actually have a real team of professionals that are helping us, and we would do the same thing for other people, but for a fee. So I thought it only stands to reason that we should probably pay the people for their professional work they do for this program, and in which case I can't just pay them in cheese anymore and beer, so we have to figure out how to get money. So that will be the goal for the next program as well. And so I assume it'll be a month or two, and we'll be back in some shape or form. I think on Thursday nights, fellas, we should still get together anyways.
Hell yeah.
It's fun.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It makes sense to practice, and maybe we can write some shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then we'd have something that we could go out and visit people and say
hey, buddy.
and do. So we might we'll be doing that sort of stuff while we're on our hiatus. We should still get together if you guys want to get together. We'll still have stuff going on Thursday nights. It's just not going to be live to air until we figure out how we're doing this thing right. And so I hope that clears up some of that shiznit. But we should get to a thing we call feedback. We got feedback.
We got feedback. Feedback! Motherfucking feedback. Motherfucking feedback.
Welcome, everyone, to our segment that we call feedback. We got feedback. And we started that. How did that start? Let's get the origin story we talked about the other day, and it's important. I like the history stuff on it on this anniversary show. We're on our show. It was the first year of Live from the Dutch Hall. We're at Dave Charter's 40th birthday party, and we went on location to Burford, to your house.
I
right?
believe it was first on
That's right.
location.
First on location show. You're
Number
right,
16.
Michael.
What a great time that was. I'm so glad you guys came. That was like the best birthday present ever.
It was Michael and me and our friend Adrian Vera was on that
legend.
show.
That's right.
The
Showed up
legend.
unexpected.
Wearing a suit.
Yeah. Where was he coming from?
Was he
I don't
wearing
know.
a suit?
He was wearing a suit for that.
That was weird.
The best dressed guest we've ever had on the show.
I remember exactly how that song came about because it's burned into my memory.
And it was just one of those things we were getting into the segment because we did that segment from the beginning because we always wanted to talk to the Haitian dwarf. And then we never had a song for it. So because you and Michael were both sitting there with your guitars, I said, just like play some lick for it.
Yeah, you were like, you write the music. Why don't you write something for feedback? And then I went,
and then
we
Michael's-
got feedback. And then Michael went, Michael threw in the feedback.
Yeah, you did the feedback.
The high part?
Oh,
High
yeah.
part, yeah.
Listen back, people. It's an amazing moment in life for the Dutch Hall.
That's true. You don't even know that, Michael. Eh?
No,
But
I don't remember that.
Charters is a historian of the program, eh?
And then we finished
he
it.
catalogs it. So, Charters, what were we saying? Oh, Amazon. If you'd like to go do some Christmas shopping, I don't think you have any time left. But if you do, you can
You're
still give us money. You just go to Live for the Dutch Hall's website and you click on our Amazon banners. And if you don't see them, it's because you have ad blockers on. We've been through this every friggin' week. And then you just shut them off. Then you do your shopping. Then we get the money, and not that ball guy. He's got enough of it. He's got enough of it. Right? Give a little bit to us guys, and we're gonna spend it on candy and fancy
Cool
lights
shit.
and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, God bless Beaver. Did Paul go home? Oh, thank God. Now I get drinks. Look, Paul left. Beaver's such a polite man. He will not step on Paul. He's not mowing Paul's lawn, you know?
Nope.
He's not going to mow Paul's lawn. Waits till Paul taps out, and then he goes and makes me a cocktail right here of a nice
Your
vodka
last
soda.
show of the year. You gotta act.
Oh, God bless you, Beef. God bless you and your
Hey,
family.
Beaver. What a guy.
Give it up for Beef.
Listen about Beaver here. Talk about the Dutch Hall history. Derek Van Houten here, Beaver.
I believe he coined a couple terms, no?
Oh, a million terms.
A couple. Yeah, a few.
Yeah, Derek, you're good for one little doozy at show where everyone's like, I can't believe he said that. Holy crap, you know?
I've had a few.
Yeah. You had a couple of those ones, eh? Where someone lets it go, where they just let their guard down and everybody's like, oh, they said it, you know?
And I didn't even realize I was doing it, which was better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the best.
Yeah.
It's the most
It's just
natural thing
natural.
that I want to capture. One time, Michael had a real funny joke about a councilman, and it was the worst thing we ever said on air. Do you remember that, Michael?
Yeah, I do. That was a learning lesson for me. That when you know the people, you can't just shout their name out. Especially when it involves back rooms of strip clubs.
Yeah.
You might want to just keep that one to yourself.
Turns out we were allowed to say that.
Daisies.
Turns out we were allowed to say it because he's a public figure, so we were in the clear on that one.
Still holding strong, I believe.
Yeah, you can really bash people once they're public, even if it's not true. It's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Charters, you're kind of public now.
Easy.
He's a master.
Last show in the fucking 6 years you said it.
You know, Charters, that we are like a huge hit this month in Japan, eh?
Oh, yeah, I saw those numbers. It's amazing.
Is that because the Chargers numbers went up? Like, he was here more?
No, it's not because of that at all. It's just no correlation to Dave at all. I don't know why you'd say that even. But I'm just telling you,
It's odd.
it's just weird, eh? Because you're a master of industry, and I thought, I don't know, are they making waves in the industry business, these Japanese? Are they interested in Charters, or is it just like a good dick joke? You know, what is the deal with them?
They like the cut of his jib.
But I'll tell you, France on fire, on
Kevin.
fuego.
Yeah. Thank you, Kevin.
Kevin.
France is on fire. I don't know what it is. It's obviously not true what we're getting from France, but every day, 50 people in France wake up and listen to our programs. And I think that's fantastic. I don't know if I want to believe it or not, you know? There's all kinds of charts. I believe they're all wrong, but when I sometimes read them and we're like 5th on the all-time Canada list or whatever.
That's when we'll believe it. Fucking right.
No, we are on. We are that. We have
you were,
been that.
You were what, third, second?
I don't know. All time. I was 3rd one time, all time, and that was stupid. But it was because the categories were new and stuff. I knew that I got in before everyone changed the category, so I was really hot shit at the beginning. Plus, we've been doing it for 6 years every week, so it helps versus people that have just been. You can be a really big name, but you've only been doing it for a couple of years, and then because my show's got more hits
Legs.
over time,
Yep.
I'm bigger than that guy's show, even though he's a bigger name. You know.
That and we're better.
Well.
Those two things.
You think we really are Charters? Are you biased? Do you think?
I'm not sitting on any other podcast stage tonight, am I? You think I just schlub around with a bunch of schmucks?
Yeah, but you've written music for other podcasts.
That's true.
Guilty as charged.
That is true.
Yeah, and
Talking about history here. Yeah.
Still waiting for my royalty checks on that one, too.
Yeah, that show folded.
Oh, is it folded?
Folded. The Barbie Mansion show, the only spin-off of Live from the Dutch Hall, is folded.
God bless him.
Surprising.
They couldn't keep it up. They couldn't keep up the pace of Live from the Dutch
It's a
Hall.
real grind.
What they did was, they put us as their like marker that they were trying to live up to. And you know what? Good fucking luck,
You
ladies.
can't just be all willy nilly.
We have nothing going on. We have no reason to get together. No reason not to get together on a Thursday night and just shoot the shit about absolutely nothing on the internet for no reason at
For
all.
6 years straight.
My favorite part about this show is that there's no reason for it whatsoever. There's no, oh my goodness.
Is that a
We have a
door?
guest that just showed up here, and I'm so sorry that I missed him. He's just come in. It's Christmas time. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put your hands together for the Charters puppet, everyone.
That dirty old bastard.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Hey.
What the fuck's going on?
Hey, what are you, welcome, Charters puppet. Welcome back to the show.
Happy holidays, Pete, you queer.
Hey, what are you going to be doing for Christmas this year?
I'm not fucking celebrating, Pete, you insensitive prick. Didn't you know I'm a cockadoodle Jew?
Oh, cockadoodle Jew. I had no idea.
Yeah, well, what are you guys, a bunch of ashamed Catholics?
Yeah, that's pretty much right.
God, he's angry.
He is angry. Yeah.
What's the deal with what you guys celebrate? Santa Claus?
No, it's Jesus.
You guys into that Santa Claus fuck?
Yes.
Yeah? For some reason, we're supposed to be cool with some old fat fuck watching our children year long, judging them, and then every once a year sneaks into their house and gives them gifts. That's what you want for your kids? All of you guys have kids? And what do the kids give them? Nothing but cookies!
Cookies are good.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, you would think cookies are good, eh, you fat pedo?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Charters.
Jesus, this took a turn.
I see you every week on this damn show with a cookie fetish. Merry Christmas, Charters, you goofy fuck.
Merry Christmas to you too, you prick.
Hey, all of you guys, just enjoy it. Enjoy the year.
What the fuck are you looking
The
at?
air or the year?
The year! Enjoy all those obligations you must fulfill during the holiday seasons. Stuffing stockings and whatnot. I'll be alone, eating Chinese food and banging some hoes. Cock-a-doodle-doo, you fucks. Have a good holiday season.
Charters puppet, everybody. Oh, outdid himself again.
Wow.
I love when he comes, eh? Charters, do you like that guy?
It's hit and miss, really. Mostly no.
Mostly no, you don't like him?
Mostly no.
Would you like
But I liked
to,
when he was making fun of you earlier.
would you like to trade spots with him ever? Like leave your
No,
life?
he's a horrible fucking person.
Oh, so you wouldn't want to let him to raise your family, right? Because you'd have to trade spots with
I
him.
wouldn't
so-
let him anywhere near my family.
No. But you would like to be him, though, for a second.
No.
Come
Not
on.
even for 1 second.
You don't want to be out there with those hoes
He's got no moral compass.
eating Chinese. Come on.
I do like Chinese food.
Come on. I knew
He
I'd
was
get
making
it.
fun of him for eating cookies, but I thought I always ate all the cookies.
Speaking of which, we should get the cookie lady. And Jane, could you grab those cookies and bring them in, like
Wow.
pass them
we have
around to the
cookies.
studio audience? And also let David explain to Beaver what the difference between liking cookies and what David does is.
Lusting.
He needs one of those chocolate ones out of the bag.
Lusting cookies.
We should have one piece of feedback from a listener during our segment. So let's do this. Bruce Veltri.
Hey, Bruce.
Bruce Veltri listened to an episode,
Merry
and
Christmas,
he said, "Hello, Peter and crew. This is, I think, the episode where Michael returned to the show." He says, "Hello, Peter and crew. I really enjoyed the last episode. The opening bit, Peter goes psycho, had me cringing and laughing at the same time. The Nocturnal Emissions opening song and your friendly comedic banter keeps me coming back every week. Longtime listener, Bruce Veltri.
Wow.
Bruce,
Wow.
you know what? On a 6th anniversary show, because we read yours, you are the listener of the week, everyone. That's probably a song you didn't teach
He's
David.
the listener of the week. This is his week.
It's your week, Bruce.
No one knows that one.
Yeah, don't worry.
Anyway, so thank you, Bruce. If you guys want to, our show has been. Oh yeah, we have to go to the Cookie Lady. Who's gonna sing it this time,
I
Michael?
don't know. I thought it was pretty clean last time.
You were good. I think you've redeemed yourself. Go on a cookie walk, Michael.
Oh, Susie, Susie, we're celebrating Christmas. We got some cookies. Susie, looks like snowman and a snowflake. Susie, Dave's gonna have an orgasm over your cookies. Susie, I think he's got his own personal stash.
You know, from the actual. It's like my cat, not that rabbit.
Susie, it's getting a bit uncomfortable up here, Susie. Susie, Dave's cookie lust driving me nuts, Susie. He's sucking it, he's sniffing it, he's licking it. I don't know what he's doing, but it's making Dave look crazy. He loves your cookies, Susie.
Look at Dave.
I think there might
Just
be
in
a
love.
wet spot on his pants. So good, Susie.
We're gonna have to cut the song off. George has too much to say.
That was nice.
No, Beaver.
Thank you, Susan. We love you.
Susan, please, everyone. I hope everybody's. You get some in the crowd there? Did you get cookies? All right.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you to Susan B. We've had the greatest sponsors in the history of our show, and this is our time to thank all of them. From VG Meats to Norpac.
The beef people.
Hey, thank you. To Yarmy Electric.
Go fuck yourself.
To who do we got? Clean Flow. Amazon, even we'll give them a shout out, even though they didn't fuck off for us. And everybody, Second Mouse as well, and Delhi, Teresa. Oh, it's Cheese Lady. All those sponsors, we couldn't have done it without you. You've all helped us get to where we are today, so thank you very much. And the cookies sponsor, Susan B, she's our favorite because these come like every week, and there's like so much love in these cookies. We can taste them every single week. This one was a snowman, and I decided to eat it from the asshole out, just like my cat ate that rabbit in my backyard, you know? I would like them to know that I'm eating his guts. Like, I'm going to eat the face last, you know? What I'm going to do is I'm going to eat his mouth last so I can hear his screams till the very end.
Ruthless.
Eh? Yeah. Anyways, no. It's a little dark, eh, for Christmas. Eh?
A little bit. Crank her back up.
A little dark for Christmas.
Yeah.
Let's make it nice, eh?
Well, positive.
Hey, Charters, you ever seen a puppy? Hey, you like puppies? You ever rub their belly? Get their lipstick come out? Then put it all over your face? Huh? It's gross. It's gross when you do that. I told you to stop it.
Jeez.
That was very insensitive.
Yeah, it was. Insensitive. That's what he calls it. I call it sick, man. Sick. What he's doing.
That's correct.
Why did he do that to the dog, man? He was just sitting there having a nap. You know what my favorite part of this show is? If I go with the history of Live from the Dutch Hall, my absolute favorite part of it is the times where Dave freaks out and thinks he's going to lose his whole job and career because it's super funny to me. And we had a Christmas party for my wife's optometry practice here at the thing, and there's a picture of Dave in the hot tub, which sometimes Tyler will put up on our show.
Prick.
And
Glorious.
and it sits there on the screen. So when I show people, take people on a tour of the building, there's like this picture of Dave on the screen, and these people are like Dave's. That's his optometry office, right? So they're like, "That's a patient of ours." His whole family goes there. I'm like, yeah, that's him shirtless with a goofy grin on his face and a mustache.
That's why I won't do the naked bike ride.
That's bullshit. When you say you're going to do something, you don't do it. You know that, Michael. Shouldn't we punch him?
Apparently, you should be fucking get a belly stick to your legs.
Would your job really fire you for having a naked bike ride in Portland, Oregon?
Yeah.
Would they?
I have no idea.
Just because I put pictures of it all over the internet?
That might make it worse.
Make memes? Huh?
It might make it worse.
It makes it worse? How about if I put a picture on a lighter and sell it for $3 on the internet?
Fill your boots.
All good.
Yeah, that I can do.
Right.
T-shirts.
Hey, you know what? We still have Char's mustache in a jar. No one's bid on it. It's not a popular item, Dave. I was going to put him on a lighter, like put little pieces of his mustache in the lighter so you could have a picture, but then a little strand of his mustache hair in the lighter, right? You know what? Didn't sell. People didn't care. Authentic Dave Char's mustache hair in your lighter.
It's hard to believe.
It did not sell. Not everything we've done has been as... Oh, it did sell out. Good one. We still have stickers after the show. You know what? Because you're here for the 6th anniversary show, I'm like Oprah.
Oh my God.
Everyone in the studio audience gets a Rooster Sucks Balls sticker. Everybody gets it. We're going home with it, everyone.
It's like Oprah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what this is. It's a party.
What a phenomenon.
Giving away merch.
It's a party, Dave. It's a party.
It is a party.
Feel free to walk about, Dave, and just have a party, you know? You're more than welcome to.
I might go mingle with the crowd. It's a
Yeah,
good
you
looking
should
crowd.
do it.
See what's
it's a
doing.
It's a great party time. Are we done feedback?
I think so.
Big Dutch, I am eating on the air. I apologize. Lori, if I burped, I apologize. We're getting all the highlights in of all the shows from all the years. And we have a lot of people that support us from the ever. Lori Ball is one of the greatest listeners.
It's a party.
And Lori is, she was in our death pool this year. Our death pool, we have to follow up on. Our death pool, we're getting close to the end of the year now. And the first to die is won by Lori Ball. You won. Doris Day, first to die this year. You picked her. You win. Most to die, tie for every year we've ever had the most to die. You know what the number is, Michael?
Thanks, Beef. No, I don't.
It's one. One person dies will win.
Number.
And every year I get a piece of it, and I'm the bridesmaid, but never the bride. Lori, me and you are sharing the victory with one person because I picked Rhoda, Valerie Harper, because I knew she was really not doing well. And it was a dirty pick, just like Gord Downey last year. I know it was an unpopular, dirty pick, but I'm in it for the money, baby.
That's right, Lori. The year's not over yet, is what she said.
Yeah, the year's not only over yet. You got a couple people on your team. There's other people can join us in the riches that we're going to be enjoying. But we have to get some of the people to get like really bad Christmas dinners, the stress of the holidays, whatever it is.
Overeating.
Yeah. This is a big time of year for people to die. Like, it's the biggest time. So we have a lot of chances here. Jimmy Carter fell down, still built a house. You know, that fucker passes away any day. And I am going to go home with the lion's share of that money. You know it. Anyways, also, all the best to everyone over the holidays.
Don't die. Don't die.
I hope
It's
everyone,
genuine.
Yeah. Except if you're in her pool. No, I don't wish them to die, you know. Yeah, I don't know them, right? There's like 7 billion people in the world. Like anyone that I know, I don't want you to die. If I've met you one time, face to face, I don't want you to die. If I saw you on TV and I've never met you in real life, then you're not a real person to me, so then I don't care.
Yeah, so then you can put them on your list. You can put them on your list.
Unless you're Dale Earnhardt for some reason, because I cried like a baby when he died. I was like, why did I care so much that Dale Earnhardt died? Yeah, but I was like, God damn it, Dale. Remember, I called.
Shed a tear.
Yeah, man. He shouldn't die. He's the fucking intimidator. The last lap of Daytona, though, he went out like a champ, man. That's the way you call it if you're a NASCAR driver, Michael. If you were going to die as a hockey player, you want to die in the 7th game of the Stanley Cup final when you're going down and you deke out a goalie, you shoot, and then the goalie like stabs you in the neck.
It slashes you in the neck, yeah.
Your blood comes out, you die out there.
And you
on the ice.
score,
It's
but
a
you
winning
still
goal.
die.
Winning goal,
Yeah.
you die. Yeah.
Bill
That's the way.
Verilko style.
Fucking
He
right.
didn't die like that, but he just went missing.
No. But if he would have died like that,
It'd been awesome.
everyone would write songs about him.
That's right. Imagine Bobby Orr died in that picture where he's flying through the air.
Flies through the air, dies. Fucking Bobby Orr's a legend forever.
Well,
now he's
even
just
more
some,
than he is right now, yeah.
he's some weak-kneed bastard now, old man. You know, like if you, it's like Marilyn Monroe. She was super hot, but she died when she was hot.
Yeah.
If she was like an old lady now, like just gross, like we couldn't even believe how she's still alive. You know, she's just like gross.
Yeah, what was that age that a bunch of those people died at? 20?
Hey, we have another guest to the show.
Hello!
Hey,
Hello, my
This is a
friends.
real treat. We have not seen this fella in a while. Michael, if you don't mind, could you go onto the couch and save some room for this fella here?
Hello, everybody.
Everyone, El Grande Rusteros Muscacos, everyone. We have not seen you for a while. What brings you back to the Dutch Hall?
Hello, my friends. I come to the Christmas party.
Really? This is you always tend to find us when we have a big celebration. Do you have a seat?
Yes. Oh, it's good to be back. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Have you been still doing the wrestling?
I wrestle and, I started tossing dwarfs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I'm a big guy. Dwarfs are little. You just
We had-
pick them up, you toss them.
We
Oh, it's
had
good fun.
We had one of your partners on the show, El Petito Rusteros Muscacos.
Oh, I haven't seen him in years.
Oh, he was a delight.
Oh, my old friend, El Petito. Yeah. Did he come to a party?
Oh, it was a great party that day you was here. Every day you come, El Rusteros Muscacos, it's a great party.
How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Now, I have a question for you. If Beaver was to reach over and unmask you, would that be the source of the greatest humiliation of your life?
Well, I don't know if you know about the Mexican wrestling tradition, but that would be it. I would never go home. I'd be shamed forever.
So you would resist him trying to take your mask off with
first-
your whole might.
I would probably smash him into your table, break your table with his back, and just go home in shame.
Why, shame, but if you were unmasked and you beat him down, you're the hero in that story, right? But the reason you're wearing a mask in general is because you're ashamed of your profession, isn't it?
No, it's because I have a hideous face.
I had no idea.
It's true. It's true. It was a terrible guacamole accident
Oh my god.
when I was just a boy, just a young Mexican boy.
Well, this makes a lot more sense. Actually, I really have a newfound respect for you, Rusteros Muscacos. Can people still find you on Instagram?
Oh, and Twitter? I like the Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, big on the Twitter. Hey, look, what's your handle there?
Oh, it's El Grande Restero Moscacas at Twitter.
Everyone else, yeah, it'll just come up. Anyways, buddy, it's great.
Yes. Anyways, I'm gonna go drink some tequila at the bar. If anyone wants to come with me, arriba, arriba!
Hey! El Grande Rosteros Moscacos, everybody. Let's hear it for him. No. Thank you to the band. You know, a lot of things that we've accomplished over the last 6 years that we
Didn't
thought.
that just make your day?
I love El Grande Rosteros Moscacos. I didn't even expect him to come. He just shows up and he's right there. See that leather coat he was wearing?
Tight.
It's fucking tight, man. Tight. That guy's been working out. He's taught. Michael, come back. We want you back here.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't know if anyone else is. Big Dark. I should have had a marshmallow. He ain't gonna like that one bit. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have eaten it. Anyway, what?
He ate a marshmallow. It ended
The
his
whole
night.
snowman's head. He's screaming in my throat right now. Filled me right up.
Aren't you happy I got you that drink?
Oh yeah, man. This won't last long. I've been day drinking today because it's my Christmas party. And thank you. Applause for my alcoholism. Thank you,
No,
everyone.
it's not alcohol. It's full commitment.
No, it's a Christmas party. I'm just
Yeah,
trying
full
to enjoy it by like getting my liver all fucking full of booze, right?
Yeah.
Having a good time. Probably gonna sleep in the church or in the driveway or whatever. Ditch. You know, just a nice night of drinking.
You might even have a nap on the tabernacle.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Maybe on the pulpit.
Oh,
Go for a high sleep tonight on the pulpit.
it's your big day.
It's my big day. 6 years of this. You know what my favorite part of this show is that the fact that there's no reason whatsoever for this show to exist. Zero. Who said zero?
Steven.
Steven, there is no reason for this show to exist whatsoever. None at all.
That's correct. Zero.
Right? Zero. And then I thought about doing it and then just did it. And then there was no reason for me to do that. And then there was no reason to do it again. But then I said I'm going to do it every week and then other people just started coming and doing it with me. And then that was even crazier because you convinced people that this idea never made sense to me and it was my idea, right? And then other people did it with me. And now we're doing this together. There's a whole fucking crew of us. We had enough people to do a Last Supper picture, which is 13 people.
That was cool, yeah.
And yeah, we're going to put that out at the end of the show. It's my favorite thing we've ever done. It's so good. I love blasphemy, you know? It's so fun. Because, you know, you can't. I was raised Catholic. So when you grow up in a church and then they end up like, you know, their big thing. I wish Charles was here because, like, their big thing now is like the Pope is saying that he's going to, like, tell you when somebody, like, fucks a kid. You know?
Oh, they're just gonna outright.
They're not going to hide it anymore. They're going to tell you.
They're gonna hide it for years.
Even if they forgive them, they're going to still say, yeah, I forgive this guy, but he just still banged a kid. Just so you know, when your priest comes into town, he's banged a few kids.
Good stuff.
Jesus H. Christ, man. That's a broken system. Like, at some point in time, you can't, like, I can't support it anymore. Like, I don't care. I like the whole tradition of it, but I can't.
It gets tricky.
It's a hard thing to kind of say, like, yeah, this is my team. The kid fuckers. Like, this is, like, come on. Like, I've tried. I want to go to Christmas Mass, but I don't know why.
In your younger years, you committed. You were there.
I like the songs and...
You felt it was right in grade 8.
Yeah, but I don't anymore. I don't want to go to church.
Fair enough.
I want to own a church and then have like a stinking
Fucking right you do.
drunk
It's
party.
even better.
And you want to say whatever the
Why
fuck you
not?
want.
Have a different kind of mass.
Yeah, we should do a Sunday Mass here. Eh?
Like your version?
Yeah. We should do like this show. The new show should be a Sunday Mass. We do it upstairs in the church.
Yeah, it's just this version of Sunday.
But it's just like a bunch of like... when I was in England, when I went to school there was this place... And on Sundays, the Australians had it, and they would call it the church. And you'd go there on Sunday when normal church time, and you just get pissed drunk, and everybody, it would be like mayhem in there. Like, it would be like anarchy, you know? Like, and that was the point. It was like the anti-church, you know? It was like you do everything kind of... It was fun as hell.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably got a pretty good following.
Oh my God, it was so much fun. It was so full.
People actually look forward to it. It's something they enjoy doing.
Yeah, you imagine if your mass was, okay, it's Sunday. Yeah, I'm sorry, family. We're going to leave you at home today because church isn't for you.
Yeah.
Church is for grown-ups.
Mom and dad are going.
Yeah, mom and dad are going to the church. What we're going to do is do some Jello shooters and and we're going to sing Sweet Caroline.
There.
Yeah, and then we're going to, that's a good mass, right? Whatever.
That sounds
you
like
gotta do.
fun. I'd go to that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then like all kinds of, you can have like edibles for communion. And
What are we drinking for like the
Jaeger shots, just like
Jaeger
we did it
shots.
for the Last Supper picture.
tasted good to me?
Hey Dick?
One bread, one body
Yeah, it is our spiritual drink, Michael.
gets us through.
The Jaegers.
Jaeger, that's a Paul drink.
Brandon said to me, he said that I'm not a 23-year-old girl anymore, Peter. You should stop drinking the Jaeger shots, and I took great exception to that.
Yeah.
Because I am a 23-year-old girl in my own head.
It wasn't a big deal when you got a Jaeger cooler in your pool shed. That was a big deal.
Yeah, my brother
back in the day.
scrounged that at like a picker thing. But then we put so many different bottles of booze because we did the booze drive where our listeners, we said, please give us any liquor out of the back of your liquor cabinets.
Yeah.
And they started dropping off boxes of old booze, and then we started mixing it all in that thing, and then we plugged it up with like sugar or something, and now it's fucked. So I gotta like clean it out. But remember which booze we got?
Yeah, that was a good time.
Oh, yeah.
We got so much booze, it was crazy, and some of it was delicious actually, and some of it was putrid. But all we did was ask people out of the ether to give us their leftover booze, and they did it. It's crazy, man.
awesome.
Can you believe that? We ask them for like anything you ask for, you get. That's why Tyler's Teeth was important for us to do, because Tyler Shazam is not only one of our great guests, but also he's been a great help to our show professionally, because he's our director, as it turns out, and part of our crew. And Shazma, we were going to get him some teeth, and I thought, that's what we do. We can just ask our listeners, and things will happen. That's how it happened before. Turns out, not interested. So I'm going to tell you something right now to update you on Tyler's Teeth. We are not giving up on this at all. We're going to get that son of a bitch some choppers, and I'm not giving up on it. The new program's going to make it one of their primary goals to get their shit together on this thing, and we're going to get this guy a nice pearly set of choppers that he can go eat an apple with. And one day on this show, on the new show, I'm going to make a prediction right here. That guy is going to sit here and eat an apple on camera, and everyone's going to be able to watch it. And none of his teeth are going to fall out into that apple. And everyone's going to cry watching that.
Ah,
Right?
yes.
That's right. Thank you, David.
Time for a smoke.
Hey, who's here? We have one more. I hear him somewhere out there, right in the distance.
Gosh, I'm caught in the bushes.
Is that Eves Van Dyke?
Gosh, Peter, it's your long-lost cousin.
Eves, it's been so long. I don't think you've been in the new studio yet.
Peter,
Wow.
I am stuck behind this red curtain. I got lost. I was with the Polish man. He took me in the back and had a smoke. I do not know. I'm caught in the curtains.
Are you a little? You got a bit loopy from the smoke with the Polish man?
Yes, a smoke with the Polish man and eating the brittle with a bit of how do you say, marijuana in it. Gosh.
Is that right?
Oh, I believe a zinger brought it. Some sort of zinger. It's giving me a zinger right now. Peter, can I talk to you from behind the curtains?
You can talk to me from behind the curtains, Eves. I think it's a bit weird, but I wanted to say, Eves, how was the greenhouses?
Gosh, greenhouses, the weather is unfavorable right now. The greenhouses are wilting. There's snow. We got the canals. They are frozen. We're getting speed skates out. Speed skates are getting better for the Winter Olympics and whatnot. We got Holland back in the World Cup, so that is good. Memphis Depay broke his leg. Not good. But things will be fine. The winter is tough for greenhouses, but I will tend to my wife in the meantime.
Yeah, well, we're only a few weeks away, a few months away, Eves, from the great spring winds.
Oh, yes.
Are you planning on traveling to the regions of Antwerp and what is it?
Limburg?
Limburg? Yeah.
Yes, it's north of Belgium, south of Holland. I plan on heading down to take the young ones to show them the way. I have been there many times. I am a tired body. I have a tight body. But I have to show the way to the young ones. The young ones, they have a better smell and a better musk than me. My musk is getting old. So I must take them down and show them the ways. My body is tight. It is very tight. I am a bit of a keeper, but I must show the young ones the way that is key to keep the fuckles going.
Yeah. Well, you were the one that made us aware of the fuckles, and it really did change the way we looked at things here on this.
Let me tell you, it changed my life.
Yeah, it must do that, eh? You became a man there.
Yes, I became a man. I found my penis. I found my love. I found my musk.
Well, Eves, we wish you all the greatest success in the world, and thank you for all your support for the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Eves Van Dyke, everyone, behind the curtain.
Goddamn polish.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Guys, we just have to do one thing to close this show out. I just want to thank everybody. David Usman, everyone that came down. I want to say, David, thank you very much. He is part of the McCartney years, as well as the band Cats is still doing stuff, is it?
No.
No, you're not?
No.
You got any other projects on the go? Come on, join the Nocturnal Emissions, maybe.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I'm wide open.
Oh, there we go. We got a new guy.
All right,
for
you're
the
in.
Emissions. We need more guitars. But I wanted to say that it was very nice to have you here, because we know that you're in a couple bands with our bandmate Braden, and to have you here tonight for our anniversary show is kind of like having a piece of Braden here. And really thank you very much.
Braden is here tonight.
And his guitar too.
Oh, yes.
Thanks for having me, Pete.
Yeah, so we really appreciate you coming in, and we'll hope to have you here in the future with the new show. And for people, everyone that's in the studio audience, you know that you guys have helped support us and helped support the people on this stage. So thank you very much for everything you've done for us. I want to thank my wife, Jane, for 6 years of letting me do this stuff, even though it's crazy. I want to thank my kids for putting up with me. I want to thank my crew and everybody that's stumbled into my life because of this show. Everyone that's listened to us over the years. This show has been a really amazing thing that's helped me do things in my life I never thought I was going to be able to do. I want to thank everyone that's supported me throughout the years. It's really, really touching that we have such a big crew that we've built. And I think that the best is yet to come, so stay tuned. You ain't seen nothing yet. And here's to a whole bunch more years, everybody. And if everyone could raise their glasses, and we will see you, NT. See you some Thursday or whatever. Anyways, cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the 6 more years. If you'd like to give us feedback, it's live from the Dutch Hall at gmail.com or Facebook, Twitter, we're Dutch Hall. Let's hear it for the greatest band Canadian late in history, the Nocturnal Emissions. Are you playing cocaine to get us out of here?
I might as well.
Yeah, let's do a song to get out. Ladies and gentlemen, Nocturnal Emissions, everyone.
If you wanna hang out, you've gotta take around cocaine. And if you wanna get down, down on the ground, cocaine. She don't mind, she don't mind, she don't mind cocaine. If you got bad news, kick them boots, cocaine. When your day is done and you wanna ride on cocaine, she don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie. Cocaine.
Merry fucking Christmas.
No theme song.
That's, yeah, ahead of that.
Leave him hanging.
Leave him hanging, no theme song.
Things are changing.
It's over.
Things are changing.
Ow! Good job. Later, that was fucking hilarious. Thanks, man. Oh, shit. That was awesome. Nice playing with you.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks playing you.
What did I just say? Nice playing, fellas. That wasn't the Haitian.
Thank you. That was awesome.
I can't believe it. That was fucking.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, buddy.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Have someone talking. Steven, well done, buddy. That's how you do it.
Fuck yeah.
Well done, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Fuck yeah.
6 years.
That's crazy.
Oh, I knew it. I couldn't believe when I got the clip today. It was from 2015.
Oh, dude, I had my mic the whole time.
It was December. I didn't